Hey,
Start.
welcome to another episode of The Couch Coaches. Today, we're going to talk about Sami song. Not the Rashmika song, but Mohammed Sami on song.
I don't know which wicket, but
They
Villa
are like
will
jumping each other and hugging each other.
Ama and you will lift Rohit.
Correct.
Ama
Hmm.
and they want to win, the cup this year.
So,
So
overall, I think we picked Rohit correctly and he played a great innings.
he gave a bastion to Kuldeed after seeing it on the giant screen.
I am Rama Ramni and I live in the US. Over to you, Priyesh.
I am Priyesh. Welcome to this episode, the post-match analysis of India and England. As we talked about in the preview, we wanted a testing match for
Mhm.
India, and I think we got it. And we came up on trumps, and it was not an easy wicket. But to go into the analysis, as usual, we will start with our prediction analysis, overall match analysis, and the breaking point of this match. So, over to you, Rama, for the prediction analysis.
Yeah, so I think I went with RRR. Right? I went with Rohit, Ravindra Jadeja, and Rahul as a batter, bowler, and game changer. So you picked Rohit, Bumrah, and then the game changer Onion. Yes, Onion. Correct. Uh, so
Yeah.
overall, I think we picked Rohit correctly, and he played a great innings. I think to score on that pitch,
Yeah.
87, I think three sixers, and even the shot that he got out to, who knows, on another day it could have been his fourth six. So,
And he picked the right ball because it
mhm.
was a googly, and he picked the right ball. I thought it was a measure innings, and he didn't throw it away, and controlled his own game,
Mhm.
and played for the team
Mhm.
because of the situation.
Amazing bowling, Bumrah, right? I think the way he set the tempo of the innings, the first two wickets was just great to watch.
I liked the root wicket so much
Yeah.
because he kept second slipped
Mhm.
and told Robert, I have a second slip, I will bowl in the corridor.
Mhm.
And what he did was exactly opposite.
Mhm.
No rent, full on the pads,
Yeah.
and Root Tongata, and
Correct.
that's what happened to Root.
Correct.
What a ball! And
Correct.
I think that set the tone up.
Correct. Yeah. And I think Shami, right? What can we say? I think we said last game somebody to just come from the bench and get a fiver. It was hard to keep him out of the squad. So they did the right thing picking him. And right off the first ball, I think the way they kept Stokes just bogged down, and that showed. Eventually, he went for that stroke and got castled. And அதுக்கப்புறம் his line and length, the seam position is such a beauty to watch when he releases, right? It just stays
I think
straight.
first 5 overs he was 3 for 6 or three for
Correct.
10. First or 2 or 3 overs not on the money.
Mhm.
He came back, but we can't see him being lethal as he was in the Asia Cup finals.
Correct.
Somewhere it is missing for him in the first 3 or 4 overs.
பிரியாணி மசாலா கொஞ்சம் ரீடு பண்ணணும் மசாலாவை.
Maybe Venkatesh, but chutney kotukono.
Yeah. Yeah.
எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் சோறு சோறு சோறுன்னு
That was Kunjo weakness, we can see. And Kuldeed, the ball
Oh man.
for Baltar to get him out. In commentary, DK said the last over, the degree of turn was 2.2, and that
Mhm.
ball is was 7.2.
Mm. Yeah, I
Okay.
think Suma Sataknu ulla vandhudu. It was like such a, I think it's a hard ball to play for any player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at a video. This was between Ian Morgan, Mike Arthurton, and Nasser Hussain. In general,
Mhm.
talking about how England's collapse is happening, something being wrong in the dressing room. It shows. I
Yeah.
think Pasanga வந்து they have, it looks like they are completely confused,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
none of us got them right. Right? Everybody thought that they're going to be competing for a World Cup victory, and now if they don't win enough, they won't make it into the list for the Champions Trophy.
Ama.
Hmm.
And their bowling was the weakness when they came
Correct.
or the squad. But the bowling was top class today.
Correct.
The batting has not fired at all.
Correct.
I think we had to have another test with the bowling unit. I think it will come against South
South
Africa because
Africa.
they have the best batting
Correct.
lineup now. So we will see.
Yeah, the other thing was you ideally want in a when you're safeguarding a small score, your pace bowling to come good, and then the momentum to be held by your spinners, which is exactly what happened in this particular game.
Yeah.
So that was really good to watch. We wanted to see India bat first. So அதுவும் நடந்துது. என்னதான் பண்றாங்க பார்க்கலாம்டா முதல்ல ஆடினானா they did that, not
Mhm.
up to the mark, but given the pitch conditions, I think
Mm,
260 would have been good, but
mm,
230 was okay.
mm,
And we wanted to see what happens when we lose wickets, what happens to the middle order. We saw a little bit of that, and we had to
mm.
go all the way down today. Like Sky
Ama.
got a decent score, he got 49.
Mm.
And then Bumrah and Kuldeed applied themselves, right? You
Ma.
want Pakistan to have done something similar. If you want to
Ah,
play through the 50 overs, எவன்டா ஓசியில காஜி தர போறான் ஓவர்ஸ் இருக்கிறச்சு அதையாவது ஆட வேண்டியதானே. So
mm.
it was good to see because what they added in the 15, 20 or
Yeah,
25 runs was very
yeah,
important. Hmm,
yeah.
correct.
So I think they did a decent job, Kuldeep and Bumrah. But if you want to be critical, higher, Kohli,
Mm-hmm.
10 balls, no runs, and then he hold out unusually like them, and then KL,
Mm-hmm.
Rohit. Konjo, if they had Konjo played, he can could have been a 260 or
Correct. Correct.
270.
Correct.
But that's the only critical point we can look at in this game. Okay.
So predictions, we both were, I got 60-40 and you went with 59-41 or something like that. So we got
It's
it
7:43.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we got it right. Now to the overall analysis of the game. I thought when they scored 230, I thought they missed the trick without Ashwin playing in
Mhm.
the 11 because for Moeen and Livingston K, it was a rank turner.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought they missed the trick, but uh, kudos to the Pacers. But I don't know why they didn't, select.
Maybe it's just that you don't want to muck around with the squad too much, right? They wanted to just keep it simple. And then this game being, I what I loved is they are still serious. Like Rohit still wants to win. The
Yeah,
captaincy was on point. So when you are in that flow, you don't want to give anything to the opponent. So maybe that's why they thought we have tried Sky before, and that's why when Hardik is not here, the strategy is clear. Like you were pointing out, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, the five batsmen plus Sky is the template they will use. But instead of Siraj, whether they could have gotten Ashwin.
If you drop Siraj now, they don't want to give a wrong signal to him. They've kept him in the squad. It's also a mental thing, right? He's relatively younger, so you just want to keep him maybe I think a few things that might have gone into the thinking. So in all possibility, Ashwin may just be part of the squad and saying that இந்த வின்னிங் டீம்ல வந்து 12th மேனா இருந்தேன் தண்ணி கொடுத்தவனுக்குலாம் வந்து மெடல் கிடைக்கிற மாதிரி மேபி அவனுக்கு அப்படிதான் கிடைக்க போறதோ என்னமோ.
கேக்குறேன்ல யாரா நீ
ஐயா தண்ணி கேன் போட வந்தேன்.
What to do?
In 2011 also, he was a tiny boy. That's
Ah,
all.
yeah.
So maybe that's the luck they are seeing, or they want another professor in the team. So they are keeping number Vati
Yeah.
in the side. So but it was a chance to play him
Correct.
in the game, and they missed the trick, I think.
Yeah, but I think to your point, in the Madri, they can't go through emotion. It's like horses for courses, right? If they thought
That's
that,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In the match, it was not emotional.
Correct.
Horses for courses, and Ashwin should have played.
correct.
Hmm.
Yep.
So that was one thing, and the other thing what we wanted to see in our matchups in the previous episode, I will link the previous episode here. The batting of England against our spinners, you said. I said against our attack,
Correct.
and it failed. Okay, so something in the mind is wrong. Okay,
Correct.
on the paper, I mean, two World Cup champions, they
Correct.
can't be so bad.
Correct.
So that's what we wanted to see as a matchup, and we wanted to bat first and see our top order versus their pacers.
Correct.
We wanted to see them bat first. So we are taking our boxes. I don't know where to go next.
That is not my problem.
So David and Rohit are doing something that they will give us no content.
Come on. இனிமே வந்து அவங்க என்ன வேணா எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணலாம். டே நான் என்ன வேணா பண்ணுவேன், நீ யாரும் பேச முடியாதுடான்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த ராவிடு இப்போ.
Now for the breaking point.
Yeah, for me, I didn't watch the Indian innings fully, like I was telling you. But when I see the flow, it looked like there was a point in time when Rohit was restrained and he started playing like a test match innings. But given the momentum that he's been in the tournament, I think they should have done something different where they could have caused him to make a mistake earlier, right? And he is the kind of person who's trying to impose. And when you are in a wicket like this, where you are not able to get just this one batsman who's applied themselves, I think they missed the trick there is what I feel. Letting him just be on song and get to 87 at, I think, 100 strike rate, right? In such a pitch. That was probably one of the key. If they had gotten Rohit, maybe not even early, when he was in his 20s or 30s, India could have been in a very difficult situation. So that's one thing I see. The second key thing is just Bumrah. I think the way we used Bumrah and the way he was on song and how we just rotated our four bowlers, right? They used Bumrah, Shami, Siraj and Kuldeed in the first 14, 15, 16 overs. And by that time, the game was almost done because we got them to, I think, 5 wickets for 60 or 70 odd. And at that stage, it's just a matter of time. So the ability, I think Rohit rotating the bowlers nicely, and England missed the trick by not applying themselves and just waiting. And even if they had gone through like 10 overs, only scoring 20 runs, you are still in the game. So that was the key.
I have a lot of breaking points, but I will go to one Rohit's batting. They say if it is tough on a wicket in this match, stool put. So he put the stool, okay, and curbed his instance one. But other breaking bonds are there in the bowling. One Bumrah's wicket of Root. Shami's 2 wickets
Yep.
of Stokes and back to back one. Third one, the Rohit's captaincy
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
his intent or intense or intensity in the field. When there was a chance for a
Correct.
LB for Livingston, and maybe Kuldeed thought it is pitching outside a leg. He didn't appeal, but
Mm-hmm.
the tracker said he's out if they
Correct.
had appealed. He gave a bastion to Kuldeep after seeing it on the giant screen. That is the intensity
Correct.
with which they are playing. So that is very good. Okay.
Correct.
We spoke about Coadley's intensity in the
Correct.
2 episodes back. Andamari, I think everybody is
Tuned
gung
in.
ho. Ama,
Mm.
and they want to win, the cup this year. So Rohit as a captain wants, and which is very very good to see. And he shows it off, not like
Correct.
number Tarla, who
Mm.
will not show it off.
Correct.
But and I don't know what is happening between Virat and Rohit. I don't know which wicket, but
They are
Virat
like
will
jumping each other and hugging each other.
Ama, and he will lift Rohit.
Correct.
Both of them didn't do anything. They didn't take
Correct.
a catch or whatever. Okay,
Correct.
but I don't know what is happening. But if that positivity is there in the team, I
Correct.
think
Yeah.
we will. Yeah.
I noted that too, right? And it's so great to watch because there are so many news articles saying that, hey, I mean, and I think it's also a weird situation, right? Rohit was removed from I mean, Virat was taken out of the captaincy, given to Rohit. You are not going through the right form, but setting all that aside and just focusing on Team India and then just looking at our teammates, non-bandan சொல்லி ஆடுறாங்க பாரு அதுக்கே I think we have to just give it to them.
So we have one and a half foot in the semis now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but mathematically we can't. There is a chance we will not go, but we have 1.5 foot in the semis. So that's the wrap for this episode. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. So see you